Next step will be getting inside the interior side of the building and start adding the interior wall system, the furniture, and basically interior design of the building. Adding the wall system, interior wall system is similar to adding like basically the exterior wall. We have to go to the architecture tab and select the wall. This time, instead of going with the exterior, we have to choose the interior wall. For this assignment, we're going to use the 5-inch partition, which is 2 hours resistant in terms of the fire. So we're going to choose that one. And the difference between the interior and exterior wall is that we basically with each floor we are drawing the base constraint will be this floor that we are drawing on it, and the upper constraint will be the second level or the upper level, and we make sure that's basically the height is going to be second floor. And we can use with the center line, we can go with the core center line. Usually for a interior wall we can go with the wall center line, and after that you start placing wherever you have like some sort of a room. You based on your design, you're going to start adding that, for example, the interior wall system. Adding a door to that wall system is going to be similar to adding the so I'm going to say this like exterior one. Basically you go to the door and looking for a door type that you are looking for. If the door is not the ones that you want, you basically go to the load family and go into the door system and basically find the door that is basically the door that you basically want to add to that specific, let's say. So I'm going to go with the double glass for this one, or maybe wood panel, whatever format that you want, and you want to basically add that to your floor plan. So I'm going to use like, for example, 3, 8, maybe 2, 6, 8, and start adding the door to my interior space. Pressing the space, that's gonna rotate or orbit the door. If I go to the one side of the door, that's gonna be drawing the door on that side. If I go to the other side, that basically create the door on the other side. So that basically adding a door is similar to what we did for the assignment 10EA. So when you are placing it, you basically have to have your sketch ready and then start placing the wall system in your drawing. The next step is basically adding the furniture. And adding the furniture is not just placing the furniture here and there in order to kind of fill up the floor plan. That's kind of give you a guide in terms of if you basically design that space correctly, or that space is functional or not functional, so you make some adjustment according to that. So in order to add any sort of a furniture, you have to go to the architecture tab and start using the component and placing a component. There are some default component that you can choose from, which is very limited, just like a desk or a student desk or something like that. Or let me just put this 6 and then place this, for example, here. If I want to change the orientation of that, I can just press space and then start placing that into my interior space. If the family that I'm looking for is not here, what I have to do is that I have to go to the load family and then go into the furniture that I want and start the furniture. For example, here I want to add the bed, so I'm gonna go, for example, the bed box. I'm gonna go with the like a bed standard, load that, and start placing it to my building. So I place it here, and as you can mention, I have to adjust to the floor plan. Basically that doesn't work, so I'm going to move this one a little bit to this side so there is some sort of a clear space for someone to walk through this. Then I'm going to change the size of this room, make it a little larger. So I'm going to change this one to 10, and that's going to be a clear space. And then I'm going to move this door and then place it, change the orientation, and then place that somewhere here. So basically I'm going to use that furniture in order to making sure that that space, for example this bedroom, is going to be working in my floor plan. So I would recommend you get back to this drawings and then get some sense of what sort of a furniture you want to add, what sort of a space you need for your design, and then get back to your basically the design and start adding the layout of the interior space and adding a different furniture to your floor plan.